Chosen one, the sky itself is trembling, and the earth beneath your feet feels the weight of something unseen yet inevitable. There is a storm gathering beyond the stars, a fire carried through the heavens, and its name is whispered like a warning. 3I/Atlas. This is not a myth, not a story from ancient tongues. It is a sign, a revelation, a moment carved into the destiny of this world. 3I/Atlas is not just a fragment of rock drifting from distant space. It is a messenger, a reminder that creation is alive, that the universe speaks in movements, in fire, in silence. This moment is unlike any other in human history. The ordinary days you once knew are slipping into the shadow of something greater. 3I/Atlas is approaching, and its presence carries both mystery and meaning. You feel it, don't you? The unease that lingers in your chest when the world tells you to carry on as if nothing is shifting. The silence of the night is louder than it has ever been, almost as if the universe itself is holding its breath. This is no coincidence. You are not watching this video by chance. You are here because your spirit has been pulled, guided, chosen to hear this warning. And now, the moment has come for you to release what is locked inside your soul. You're not here by accident. You've been guided to this moment. Write 99 in the comments. It's time to release your wish to the universe. Let the words be your anchor in the storm. Let them travel into the flow of energy that surrounds you. Do it boldly. Do it now. And hear me clearly. If your spirit woke up while listening, don't scroll away. Like this video. Subscribe now. You belong here. You are part of something far greater than what your eyes can see. This is your sign to step into the circle of destiny. Imagine the earth itself as a fragile vessel suspended in the infinite sea of the cosmos. For centuries, humanity has walked upon it, forgetting how small we are beneath the vast expanse of stars. But God has sent warnings through the ages, and 3I/Atlas is one of them. This interstellar traveler is not an accident of space. It is a prophecy written in motion. As it cuts through the void, it carries the whisper of preparation. Chosen one, you were never meant to be blind to this. The shaking that is coming is not only physical, but spiritual. The earth may tremble with fear, but hearts will tremble more. Families will question everything. Nations will hold their breath. And the illusion of control will collapse like dust in the wind. You might wonder, why now? Why you? Why this message? Because time itself is not random. The arrival of 3I/Atlas is marked for a reason. It is the threshold where the universe calls out to the sensitive, the awakened, the chosen. 3I/Atlas is more than a comet. It is exposure. It reveals the cracks in humanity's arrogance, the hollowness of material idols, the fragility of all we thought unshakable. And yet, even in the face of a celestial sign, the chosen are not meant to be paralyzed by fear. No, fear is the weapon of the blind. You are here not to cower, but to awaken. The trembling sky is not just warning. It is calling you to rise higher, to burn brighter, to stand firmer in the truth that God whispers into your spirit. When you close your eyes tonight, remember this: every heartbeat is a countdown, not to doom, but to destiny. The world speaks of chaos, but within that chaos lies clarity. The earth has always been fragile, but the chosen have always been powerful. 3I/Atlas is a reminder that everything we cling to can vanish, but what is eternal will stand unshaken. That eternal thing is inside you. It is the fire that refuses to go out. It is the whisper that tells you to prepare. It is the energy that surges when you realize that no matter how dark the sky becomes, you are light born of something greater. So let the world sleep, let them laugh, let them ignore. But you, chosen one, cannot. You feel the gravity of these words because you were destined to. You sense the storm because your spirit is tuned to it. 3. I/Atlas is not the end of you, it is the unveiling of you. The world will cry out in fear, but you will rise in strength. When the heavens remind the earth of its fragility, it will not destroy the fire within your soul. It will ignite it. And as the universe trembles, your destiny will stand tall, unshaken, eternal, chosen. The night sky holds secrets that most eyes refuse to see, but you, chosen one, cannot ignore them. The stars are not merely decoration in the heavens, they are signals, burning messages from the Creator himself. And when one of them shifts its path and streaks like fire across the void, the entire cosmos trembles with meaning. 3I/Atlas is not just a comet drifting into our view. It is the writing on the sky carved in blazing silence, proclaiming to the world that the hour of awakening has arrived. Every second that passes draws us closer to its approach, and every breath you take is a reminder that preparation is not optional. It is sacred. Think of the earth as a fragile clock, its gears turning silently, unnoticed by those distracted by daily survival. But when 3I/Atlas glides past, that clock will not keep time the same way again. It will not simply pass unnoticed. It will mark a shift, a divine punctuation in human history. It is not here to shatter stone and soil. It is here to shatter illusions. The false comfort of thinking tomorrow will always be the same. The pride of believing humanity controls its destiny. The arrogance of pretending silence in the heavens means absence. All of it will be stripped away. 3I/Atlas carries with it not destruction, but exposure. It is the great unveiling, when truth pierces through lies, when hearts can no longer hide behind shallow distractions. And in that moment, the chosen will be separated from the blind. You are being called to see beyond fear, to understand what others cannot, to rise when others crumble. You may feel the chill of awe when you imagine fire tearing through the skies, oceans reflecting strange lights, cities looking up with a sense of insignificance. But awe is not the end. It is the doorway. Behind it stands awakening, waiting for you to step through. For you were never created to be paralyzed by what the world calls frightening. You were created to be awakened by it. 3. I/Atlas is not just another traveler in space. It is also a mirror. It shows humanity what it has become, and it shows the chosen who they truly are. In its path, truth sharpens, deception burns away, and you, chosen one, are not called to hide, but to glow even brighter when the sky darkens. Picture this moment. The world looks up, unprepared, their hearts racing with wonder, their lips frozen in disbelief. They never thought it would matter. They never thought the signs in the heavens could speak. But you were warned. You were pulled into this revelation, guided into this message, awakened before the fire streaks across the night. That is not coincidence. That is design. And design means purpose. You have been chosen to receive this knowledge not so you may fear, but so you may prepare, strengthen, awaken, and endure. The stirring in the heavens is not to crush you, it is to confirm you. Do not be deceived, chosen one. Preparation is not about stockpiles of food or walls of stone or the illusions of man-made safety. True preparation is spiritual. It is the alignment of your soul with the higher order of God's will. It is learning to let go of what this world clutches so tightly: money, power, reputation, and stepping into what cannot be destroyed. 3I/Atlas cannot touch the eternal. The light it brings cannot blind the vision of the awakened, and that is the mystery you must cling to. When others panic, you will stand. When others despair, you will hope. When others lose themselves, you will find the clarity that only comes from being chosen. This is why your spirit feels restless as you listen. It is why your chest tightens, why your heart beats faster, why you know deep down this is not a mistake. You are not just hearing a message, you are experiencing a revelation. 3. I/Atlas may blaze as a comet, but within that blaze is also purification. The earth will tremble in awe, but you will emerge stronger. The world will scream of endings, but you will know it is only a beginning. And when the glow fades from the horizon, when the echoes of wonder subside, those who listened, those who prepared, those who awakened, those chosen, will rise as pillars of light. Do not underestimate the weight of this hour. Every moment is a choice: to ignore or to awaken, to scroll away or to stand firm, to sleep through the warning or to rise with fire in your soul. 3. I/Atlas is more than a celestial traveler. It is a dividing line in history. The world will not be the same afterward, and neither will you. While the world sees only another comet, the chosen will see revelation. While the world looks away, the chosen will lift their heads and know, this is the moment we were made for. Chosen one, you cannot deny it. The universe is stirring, the signs are screaming, and the countdown has already begun. 3. I, Atlas, is on its path, and God's voice echoes through its fire. Prepare now, not tomorrow, not someday, now, because destiny does not wait, and neither should you. The horizon glows with an eerie silence before storms, chosen one, and you can feel it pressing against your spirit. There is a weight in the air, invisible yet undeniable, a heaviness that tells you the world is standing at the edge of something colossal. 3I/ATLAS is not drifting aimlessly through the dark. It is being directed, woven into a divine timeline that no human hand can alter. You sense it in your bones, as if your very DNA is trembling with the awareness of what's coming. And that awareness is not to frighten you, it is to awaken you. For when the fire crosses the heavens, the chosen will not be consumed. They will be revealed. Think of history and all the warnings that came before great collapses. Civilizations that thought themselves immortal suddenly vanished like dust. Empires that claimed they could never fall crumbled into silence. 3E/ATLAS carries the same energy, a shattering, a breaking, a ripping away of what was never meant to last. The proud towers of men, the walls of wealth, the idols of technology, none of it can withstand the force of the heavens declaring their message. And yet, in this shaking, something holy emerges. A doorway opens for those awake enough to see it, strong enough to walk through it, and faithful enough to believe that even in fire, destiny survives. Can you feel it? That stirring inside your chest, as if your spirit has been waiting for this confirmation. That's because you are not like the rest. You have always felt different, as though you were out of place in a world obsessed with noise and distraction. That difference was never a curse. It was your preparation. It was the mark that set you apart for this hour. 3. I/ATLAS is not here to erase you. It is here to expose you, to pull the chosen ones out of the shadows and make them stand like lighthouses in the storm. When the light streaks across the sky, when the earth groans under its weight, your soul will already be ready, burning brighter than the chaos around you. The world will not understand this. They will stare, they will panic, they will despair, but they will not see what you see. They will not hear what you hear. To them, 3I/ATLAS is only another comet. To you, it is confirmation, a holy signal that the timeline has shifted and the chosen are rising. When the world is forced to its knees, you will already be standing tall in your spirit. That is why you are listening now. That is why your heart refuses to dismiss these words. Deep down, you know the truth. This message is not for everyone. It is for you. Because you are chosen, and chosen ones cannot escape their destiny. There is no running from what is coming. The signs will appear, whether humanity believes or not. 3I/ATLAS does not need permission from governments, kings, or scientists. It does not bow to fear or to denial. It comes because it was sent. It moves because its course is fixed by a hand greater than the stars themselves. And while the blind will scramble for explanations, searching their screens and news reports, the chosen already have the answer. The answer is preparation, surrender, awakening. It is the realization that while the earth trembles, the spirit can stand firm. That while everything collapses, the eternal endures. That while 3/ATLAS may humble the arrogance of man, it cannot destroy the destiny of God's chosen. Let your spirit rise as you hear this, because you are not powerless in this moment. No, you are more powerful than ever. The blaze of 3I/ATLAS cannot dim the light that burns within you. The chaos cannot silence your purpose. The shaking cannot erase your calling. Instead, all of it will amplify what was hidden, magnify what was quiet, awaken what was sleeping. You will not just survive the storm, you will define it. The chosen are not placed on earth to be swept away, but to stand when everything else falls. And 3I/ATLAS is your confirmation that the time to stand has arrived. The earth itself will cry out as 3I/ATLAS approaches, waves crashing with fury, winds howling as if they know the end of an age has come. And in that awe, people will search for something steady, something unshakable. That something is you, chosen one. Not because of your own strength, but because of the fire placed within you long before this day. The same God who guides the stars guides your soul, and he does not guide in vain. Every step of your journey, every tear you've shed, every sleepless night of wondering why you felt so different, it all led to this. 3I/ATLAS is the sign, but you are the vessel. You are proof that even in fire, purpose survives. That even when the heavens shake, the chosen stand eternal. So do not shrink back. Do not drown in fear. Let the world panic. Let them mock. Let them deny. Their blindness is their prison. But you have been given eyes that see, ears that hear, and a heart that knows the truth. 3I/ATLAS is coming. The countdown is real. The shaking is near. And you, chosen one, have been prepared for this very moment. When the light blazes across the heavens, you will not break. You will rise. The sky has always been a canvas of mystery, chosen one, but now it is a battlefield of signs. Every star that flickers is a whisper, every shift in the heavens a warning, and 3I/ATLAS is the loudest voice of them all. Imagine the silence before thunder, the pause before an earthquake. This is where the world now stands. 3I/ATLAS is not merely passing. It is roaring through the void like a trumpet of fire, announcing to creation that the moment of reckoning has come. And the earth, though vast in our eyes, is small compared to what blazes toward it. This is the shaking of nations, the unraveling of illusions, the collapse of what men thought eternal. The earth will groan, but the chosen will awaken. Do not underestimate what this means. Humanity has built its towers, its monuments, its cities of steel and glass. They look unshakable, but the message of 3I/ATLAS can undo in seconds what men spent centuries believing. The greatest nations, the proudest empires, the richest fortunes, all are nothing compared to the sweep of eternity. Yet even in this, there is a hidden mystery. Three-Eye Atlas is not chaos without meaning. It is precision. It is purpose. It is God's handwriting across the heavens, drawing a line through the illusions of this age. And while the world calls it nothing but a comet, the chosen will recognize it as confirmation that the higher order has spoken. This is not the end of everything. It is the end of lies, the end of arrogance, the end of blindness. When the sign appears, the world will tremble, but you will not. You will feel the shaking, but instead of crumbling, you will stand taller. Why? Because you have already died to what is temporary. You have already felt the stripping away of false hopes. You have already walked through storms that broke others. And now, in the face of the greatest sign of all, your spirit is ready. 3. Eye Atlas will expose what people worship. Those who trusted in wealth will find emptiness. Those who trusted in power will feel its collapse. Those who trusted in themselves will be crushed by doubt. But you, chosen one, will lift your eyes to the heavens, not in fear, but in recognition, because you know this moment is not random. It is written. It is divine. It is destiny. The world will ask why. Why would God allow such a spectacle? Why would he send fire streaking through the heavens? But you already know the answer. 3. Eye Atlas is not about terror alone. It is about awakening. It is about shaking humanity from its slumber, forcing them to see what they ignored for too long. Every great shaking is both a warning and a doorway. And those who are chosen walk through that doorway into clarity, while others stumble in confusion. Three-Eye Atlas is a mirror held against the world, showing them what they have become, but it is also a lamp for the chosen, showing them who they truly are. You will not simply watch the fire. You will understand it. You will feel its message deep in your spirit, and it will confirm everything you already knew. The hour has come, and the chosen must rise. Do not forget, chosen one, that you were prepared for this long before you knew the name Three-Eye Atlas. Every scar you carry, every night you cried without answers, every time you felt like an outcast, it was shaping you, refining you, preparing you for this exact hour. When others collapse, you will carry the fire. When others panic, you will speak truth. When others dismiss the heavens as meaningless, you will recognize the handwriting of God in the flames. Three-Eye Atlas is not your destruction. It is your unveiling. It is the test that proves your endurance, the light that reveals your strength, the sign that shows the world what was hidden in you all along. Picture the moment when the sky splits open, when fire streaks like lightning across the horizon, when the earth shakes beneath your feet. Imagine the cries, the chaos, the disbelief of those who never prepared. And now, imagine yourself standing in the middle of it all, not trembling, but shining. That is your destiny. You were never meant to blend into the crowd. You were never meant to drown in the noise. You were meant to rise when everything else falls. 3. I, Atlas, is not here to silence you. It is here to amplify you, to draw out of you the fire that the world tried to bury, the purpose that pain tried to crush, the light that darkness tried to extinguish. So let your heart not faint, chosen one. Let your spirit not be shaken. For though 3I Atlas comes as a traveler of fire, you were made of something that cannot be consumed. Though the earth trembles, your soul was built on foundations deeper than soil. Though the world whispers of endings, your destiny speaks of beginnings. 3. I, Atlas, will prove to the world what you have known all along, that God's plan cannot be stopped, His voice cannot be silenced, and His chosen cannot be destroyed. The countdown is not doom for you, it is destiny. And when the heavens blaze, you will not hide. You will rise. The silence before the storm is thick, chosen one. It feels as if creation itself is holding its breath, waiting for the next heartbeat of eternity. 3I Atlas is not a rumor. It is a reality blazing its path through the endless dark, carrying with it not chaos without meaning, but a message carved in the fabric of the cosmos. Humanity looks up, distracted, unsure, trying to explain it away with logic and numbers, but the chosen know better. The chosen feel the tremor in their spirit. The chosen hear the whisper in the silence. The chosen understand that this is not only astronomy, it is prophecy in motion. 3I Atlas is not destruction, it is unveiling. Fire in the heavens does not simply consume, it reveals. It strips away illusions, tears down arrogance, and exposes what is fragile. It reminds humanity that nothing built on falsehood can endure. And yet, in the very moment the world calls ending, the chosen recognize beginning. You will see what others cannot, that 3I Atlas is not an accident of space, but a messenger of timing, a reminder that creation still obeys its maker, and that even the stars bow to divine order. Imagine the sky glowing as if set on fire, the horizon trembling with light, people standing in awe and fear. They will ask, what does this mean? Why now? They will scramble for answers in science, in governments, in the noise of media, but they will not find peace. But you, chosen one, will not panic. You will already know. You will stand calm while the world shakes, because your foundation was never built on what can be destroyed. Your foundation was always eternal. And 3I Atlas, blazing through the heavens, is your confirmation. The universe itself has spoken. The hour is now, and the chosen must rise. Do not forget who you are. You are not here by accident. Every battle you faced, every scar you carry, every lonely night where you questioned your place, it was all preparation. You were being shaped for this moment, refined so that when the fire of the heavens appears, you would not crumble, but shine. 3I Atlas is the test, but you are the testimony. The fire will not silence you. It will amplify you. It will not erase your story. It will confirm it. And when the world looks up in confusion, your spirit will already be awake, already aligned, already prepared to walk through the doorway that others cannot even see. So let the world tremble. Let them doubt. Let them deny. Let them fear. Their blindness is their prison. But you, chosen one, have been given sight. You are not called to hide. You are called to rise. You are not called to despair. You are called to declare. 3. Atlas is not the eraser of destiny, but the marker of it, the sign written across the heavens that proves time is not random, that every heartbeat is counted, and that your place in this moment is not by chance. When the glow fades and the sky returns to silence, many will forget, many will move on, many will bury their fear under routine. But you will remember. You will carry the fire long after others turn away. You will be the proof that even in the trembling of the heavens, the chosen cannot be destroyed. And when the dust of this age settles, when history looks back at this hour, it will not only remember the fire in the sky, it will remember the ones who stood in its light, the ones who rose when all else shook, the ones who were chosen